Testing. Okay, welcome guys. I hope you all had a great day. And in today's section, I'm going to be showing you how to create Facebook page from scratch, right? So, and I'm sure most of us are familiar with this. And but regardless, there are some things that you must have mixed out, which you did not, which you don't usually take note. I'll put it that way. So I'm going to be showing you some unavoidable optimization that needs to be done after creating your page. So I'm sure you have gone through the part one. If you're watching this, you've gone through the part one, and you're watching how to create Facebook page, right? And then also, um, I'm going to show you. Okay, I mentioned in one of the videos already how to connect your Facebook page to your Instagram. So in this video, it will just be strictly how to create your Facebook page, and I'll be talking a bit about making sure to optimize your page properly. I mentioned that also in one of the videos, right? But this is just for me to be able to do more justice to that for some of us that don't know, what we need to do properly on our page, aside from just creating the page. So let's quickly get down to it. So this is my personal account, and I'm using my desktop. If you want to create a Facebook page, you can do that on your mobile phone. You can also do that on your laptop, right? So I'm using my laptop right now on Chrome. So you can see everything you have on your interface. On the left hand side, you see some features of Facebook, right? Like Meta AI, Friends, Dashboard, Pages, Feeds, Groups, and so on. There's another icon on the top right corner of the screen here which says Menu. If you click on it and you scroll up, you click on Pages, it will take you to where you have your list of pages. You can see that here also, right? So if you have existing pages on your personal Facebook account, you are going to see your pages there. So let's click on this just for me to show you first. So you can see that I have so many pages under my account here, right? And I can go ahead and click another and create another profile or create another page. But I won't be doing that from here. Let's click on this menu again. You can see this section. This implies that if you want to create a post, create a story, review, live event, page, ad, group events, marketplace listing, that is, you want to put your product on Facebook Market Shop. So, but what we have a business with right now here is this page. So let's click on page. So when you click on page, it's going to bring you down here, right? And in this journey, I'm going to be working alongside with ChatGPT. I will show you how to use ChatGPT to create a brand, optimize a brand from scratch. So I'm creating a new chat, and I'll be mentioning the way I relate to ChatGPT is I relate to ChatGPT as if it is my partner. I do not just ask it questions. So this section is actually more of creating page from scratch, a Facebook page from scratch, and also making use of AI to optimize your page or how optimize your brand in general. So I am new here, and I have a brand, okay, a fashion brand, which I will like to launch. Um, but I do not have a name yet. You can see what I'm doing here. So I'm working with ChatGPT as if I know I have a product and a brand I want to launch, but I do not have a name. So can you see it is asking me for some quick question? Who is your target audience? What type of products will you sell? What vibe do you want the name to give? So what I'm gonna do is very simple. I know the kind of product I want. So if you're creating a page or you're creating an Instagram page, this does not apply to Facebook alone, right? You need to understand your product, understand the people that need your product. Okay, so let's just go ahead and say I will be okay. I have an African unisex fashion wears. Let's just put it that way, which um, which is designed originally by me, right? So let's just respond to it that way, and then you see what is going to come up with. Okay, Afros were Ogu Collective, Zuwari. Oh my god, I can't pronounce some of this here, right? So these are some strong African identity names that you can actually use. All right, so but there's something I would make use of. Let's say the Afrik. Give me something. Give me a name similar to the Afrik kind of. Okay. All right. Okay. Next Afrik. I think I will love this. Okay. Let's work with this. So now, I will be creating a Facebook page and Instagram. Then I want you to give me an SEO optimized bio description. Can you see that? So what am I doing now? I'm requesting for an Instagram bio and a Facebook bio, right? I would say keep it in a very simple English and make it short. So because you don't want to confuse your audience, you want to keep everything simple, let them understand. So we are not trying to blow or impress anybody here. We are trying to communicate. So and you have to make sure that that communication is done properly. Do you understand? So what I'm going to do here is okay. I think I'm quite fine with this. Let's just pick this. Next Africa is an African unisex fashion brand. We make simple, original, and stylish outfits for everyone. So now this implies that we don't have a specific target. Everybody wears clothes. Do you understand? And almost everybody likes African fashion. Even the whites likes African fashion. So and this also tells that we sew or sell to we sell we are not limited to any age bracket. Let me put it that way. So we can customize the dress for even a newborn baby. Do you understand? So this is what it is. But if your product or your service is actually gender based and age based, like okay, maybe you sell product that is only meant for men or product that is only meant for women, fine. Product that is only meant for adults, fine. Do you understand? So this is what I mean by gender specific or age specific. Do you understand? So yeah, let's go ahead with this. Copy. So first of all is that our name is here. This is our name, right? Next week we'll copy this, come down to Facebook, we put this out. Another thing I would advise that you do is before you actually pick a name, in case you don't have any idea of the name on your head or you can't come up with a name, before you now pick a name or decide the name, pull it from ChatGPT, which ChatGPT gave to you. Make sure you go online and check people that are using this name. Do you understand? Can you see next Africa Tech? Can you see we have people that are actually using this name, but might not be in the fashion industry. It seems like most of them are kind of in the tech space. Do you understand? They are not really in the fashion industry. And you also need to check if the domain is available. So let's just check Nexafree. Nexafree, okay, the domain is not available.com. But of course, you can probably get something like Africa. Let's see this. So if this is not going through, is most likely um, that is most likely possible that you have next Africa. Let's check that next Africa available. Let's see that. Let's see. Let's see. hold on. So I'm actually checking the domain availability here to see if the domain is available to buy. So these are some of the things you must check. And once you are checking this and making the decisions, okay, you decide that you want to go with the domain. It is better you also buy your domain name before somebody else actually takes it. Do you understand? So you need to take note of this very, very, very well. Okay, so can you see next Africa has been taken. So this is what we have that is available. Nextafric.com.ng, nextafric.ng. Can you see? So let's see .org. But I'm not sure you can actually get .org. The .org is actually available. Also, .org is available. You understand? You see this now, right? So let's come back in. We are going to use this name. And don't forget, you have to pick a category that is the category your business actually falls into. Maybe fashion industry, maybe furniture, maybe um tech, your business or brand has to be under one industry. So and for us, our business is under fashion. You understand? So say fashion, let's say design and fashion. You can pick up to three. So you say fashion designer. Okay, yes, we also design. Yeah. So then you pick one more. You can also say fashion accessories. Let's just say that. Okay, so now we are good. So you see the next section, it says what? The bio description. So let's come back to Facebook and highlight all of this. So when you highlight all of this, then you can easily paste it here. You understand now? So since it has been pasted here, all this basic information now is completed. Let's click on create. Okay, still loading, still loading, still loading. So while this is loading, let's ask ChatGPT. Okay, the page has been created, can you see? So it is requesting for what? A website, a phone number, email address. So we are just going to fill up this fill up this space. Do you understand? So I'm just going to fill this up, just to fill this up, .com or I'll say .org. Do you understand? Then let's choose the country code. Then you can have your phone number. You understand? Then also email has to be there. So I can try to just put this uh dot org. Let's say info at. So this is like a professional email. You understand? So you have to do this when you are creating a page. Why is this not going through? Maybe because the domain is not available, like it's not active. Let's see this. Maybe there's an issue somewhere. Okay, let's see HTTPS. Maybe because we didn't have this. Okay, so I actually told you why it is doing this, why it is giving us this error. So let's take it up. Then let's say www.nextafric.com or .org. Alright, so it's going through now, right? So you also need to put your address. Do you understand? And if you don't want to, put the address of your deleted address of your workplace or office, you can just put this the town, right? Okay, let's leave this. The country, I mean the postal code. So you can just do this. And for hours of opening, you can decide to say, okay, you open at specific time between this so time to let's say between 9 to 5. You understand? So you do the same thing like that entirely for for all the sections. You understand? So I'm just going to leave the rest. I'll click on save. So now this has been done, right? So we can just click on what next. So it takes us to the next section. Now we've gotten to the section of the profile picture and cover photo. So we can, for the fact that we do not have what's it called? We do not have a logo right now. I can easily ask ChatGPT to give me a logo. Give me a logo for my new brand. Do you understand now? So you can see because it has the name and already understood the description of the business, so it can easily give you a logo that would resonate. You understand? But if you actually get somebody to do a logo that speaks your brand very well, that is quite fine. And you have to make sure that your brand is consistent, like you're consistent with the color, the font, the format at which you do your content. Once you understand what format works for your content, this is very, very important because people actually get familiar with what they see often. Like when they see the same thing two times, three times, four times, that is what they get familiar with. That is what actually sticks to their head. Look at Coca-Cola, look at Airbnb, look at Notion, look at Google itself. There are a lot of big brands out there. They do not try to make things complex. They keep it very simple as possible, like as simple as possible, because you are communicating with people. And if people do not understand what you're saying, they do not understand your brand, then there will be issues. So can you see this logo? This logo is very awesome, like very, very, very awesome. So I will just go with this. I can go ahead to start, twerking like the color, the what I want and all, but I don't need that for now. So I'm just going to download this logo and say next logo. I'll put under my pictures and then see. So let's come down here. Let's upload the profile picture. So this is our logo. Let's ask okay, give me a Facebook cover photo for my page. You understand? So let's do that. We are using a free version of the ChatGPT, so I believe that it should still be able to yes, generate this for us. So let's see what it actually gives to us. So can you see the logo has been uploaded now? So the next thing we are doing here is the cover photo. So while the cover photo is still loading, let's um let's go ahead to work on the add action button. Action button is is usually referred to as CTA, call to action. If you are telling anything to your audience, you have to make sure that at the end of it, you have a call to action. Do you want them to buy now? Do you want them to learn more? Do you want them to follow you? Do you want them to comment? You have to tell them in between your content what you actually want them to do. Otherwise, you just leave your content, you just leave your audience hanging and you'll be losing a lot because you actually, communicated with them, but at the end of the day, you're not telling them what you want them to do. So, and you definitely need to tell them this. Not everybody would feel like, oh, I actually feel like I need this dress. I love it. It is, it suits my fashion. It's my fashion style and all. But if I'm not hearing from your mouth that buy now or when you buy you get so discount, you need to prompt me. Tell me something that will push me to make that decision. That is the work of the call to action. So let's click add action button, then try. You're going to see different action button. Can you see send WhatsApp message? If you want to direct them to WhatsApp, you want them to chat to you through, chat with you through WhatsApp. If you want them to just sign up, book now, start order, this is really for restaurant, choose get tickets if you are hosting an event. So, but like me, I would usually want to if I have a very good optimized website, I'll direct them to my website, or I'll use contact me to just direct them to my website. Or the other way around, if you do not have a website, you can just direct into your WhatsApp. And if you do not have a WhatsApp business, because before you can actually use this, you need to have a WhatsApp business. So if you do not have a WhatsApp business, you can easily just make use of send message for now that is on Messenger. Do you get? So I'm going to um, do this, select send message, and then click on next, and then save. Can you see this? So let's go and check our. Oh wow, awesome. Can you see this? This is what charging. So you don't need to stress yourself when it comes to branding. Even if you're working for a new client and the client just tells you the idea of what he or she wants, go to ChatGPT, make your research. You need to learn how to prompt. If you do not know how to start, come to me. I'm going to show you, give you prompts, give you ideas on how to, get exactly what you want. So I'm going to be clicking on this. Let's download. Okay. Next, um, next cover photo, right? So then save. So now this has been done. Let's come to. I can just come to this place and drag the cover photo. Can you see? Oh, I love this. I love this. I love this. So okay, so I can drag this to come. So I can maybe leave it like this or leave it like this, but I don't want to show the face. I just want to. But I think having it this way, showing the face is not actually necessary. The, what we are selling is the dress. So I will have my logo show and then also like the dress sense. So I click on it after this. Okay, so um they give us an option at the next phase to what to you know connect our WhatsApp. So if you want to connect your WhatsApp, you try and make sure that you are using WhatsApp business. So when you connect your phone number, it's not going to go through now. Okay. Alright, so can you see now? If I'm adding this number, I don't want to do this, but I'm just showing you. If I'm adding this number, they will send a code to this number, making sure that I'm using the WhatsApp business, and they want to verify if the number is for me. So they will ask me to input the code, and then once I input the code, it will be verified. The number, I mean, the WhatsApp button will be added. Do you get? Like your page will be connected to WhatsApp. But I do not want to do this, right? So I'll just keep. They would also ask you, one of the best way you can organically grow your page is to invite your friends and family. But of course, nowadays I really do not like doing that because these people are not going. They will almost not buy from you. Before you see somebody, in fact, before you see somebody that will buy from you, like your friend, when you invite them to that, they will just like and they'll just like your page. Even most of them will not still like. That is when you really know people that loves you, right? But I usually skip this, so I'll just go ahead to next. Okay, turn on your page notification on your profile. Um, turn on your marketing and promotional button, right? So leave this on and let's click on done. So can you see the deep optimization we've done here now? So, and that is very important for you, right? That is actually very, very, very important for you to understand. So once you do this, then you see that the basic information here has been done, right? Can you see? So the basic information here has been done. So, and if you also want to connect your Facebook to your Instagram account, creating an Instagram account is actually very simple, right? But for you to optimize it, it is also very simple. You just need to go through your mobile device and then input the necessary information. I'm going to show you how to do that in the next class anyway. Yes. So don't forget that everything we did on the PC here, you can also do it on your phone. Yes, it is not difficult and nothing changes. Okay. So, but I just want to quickly show you how to connect. Come to LinkedIn and link the account. You can see connect your Instagram from here, right? So if you connect your click on connect Instagram now. It will pop out to want to sign in into my existing account. but I do not want to connect it to the account there because it is not for next week, right? So, and if you also want to connect your Instagram, you can do the same thing. I mean, connect your WhatsApp. You can see the WhatsApp section here. You can add another number, just like the verification I explained earlier, right? You can do that. So, this is how to create a Facebook page and optimize your Facebook page. So, let's check the overview of the page before we go. This is loading. Just hold on a bit. All right, let's go to the next outfit profile. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we are going around. So this is what we are. And let's come here. Click this three dots, and then you say what view as visitor. We want to see what it looks like as a visitor. So let's say like you're a visitor coming to the page. This is what you're going to see. This is how the page will look like. You understand? This is how the page will look like. So thank you for joining this section, and see you in the next section when I'll be showing you how to create and optimize an Instagram account. Okay? So thank you. Bye guys.